put on these cricket glasses real quick. Yeah, and my twist out is actually still it's still there. Like my twist out's still existing. So maybe I finally kind of understand how to do the whole pineapple method for forcing natural hair. It's still kind of difficult, but hello everybody, welcome to the live stream. And for my YouTube live streams, I love to just hang out, do my makeup, and just talk about random stuff. And today I'm honestly doing a YouTube video, like I'm doing a live stream to get ready for filming a YouTube video. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I hope you enjoy it. If you're new here, welcome to the live stream. My name is Tandis, and I go by Tandis Charm, and I am an independent recording artist and a digital creator. For everyone watching the replay of this live stream, make sure that you go into my YouTube description below and click the Google form and put in all your information there so that I can eventually contact y'all when I do tour as a independent recording artist one day. And your girl have been hustling, totally embracing the whole self-made thing, and I seen how it's good to collect people's email addresses and their names and phone numbers now, even if I'm not touring right now, so that I can be able to contact y'all and share things that I'm wanting to do and share things that I am you know wanting to do when it comes to events and stuff like that. And that would be like touring one day. Like I'm just speaking it into existence, y'all. I'm speaking it into existence. But yeah, and also also, and also, if you're into free gifts, well, I have some amazing freebies in my YouTube description box below. I have Temu coupon codes where you can just put in the coupon code in the Temu app when you download it, and you'll be able to get one or two free gifts on there. And I have used my free gift on Temu, and so many people that I know, like my aunt and my mother, they use Temu as well to get a free gift. And I have coupon codes. So everybody that's watching the replay, make sure that you look in the YouTube description box below because I'll be sharing it with y'all in yeah, like after I'm done and after I end this video and put everything in my YouTube description box below. Hello everybody. Hello 15 people. It literally went to one person to 15 people. So that's pretty cool. Hi. Cheers. How is y'all's 2026 still going? Like, is it going good? Are you going through some hardships? I'm all ears. Where's the comment section? Because usually I can see the comment section. Believe in you and me. Yeah. Completely undeniable. What I'm drinking right now is le water, and I'm trying to drink as much water as I can because I since last Sunday, I decided to start eating right. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment, Fang underscore by Kai. You're so pretty. Thank you for the compliment. I'm very humbled. And I hope you subscribe because, I'm hanging out before I, get ready to film like an actual YouTube video. And, on my YouTube channel, I've been doing a lot of lifestyle, TikToky type stuff. And, I recently filmed a video about, the worst icks that people have gotten on their first date. And that's going to be coming out soon. I forgot specifically what time, but it's literally premiering on my channel, but it hasn't released yet. So stay tuned for that. Fang underscore by K. Is no problem. I'ma watch this and sub. Thank you. Hatu 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 hatu. Thank you. And I hope you're being hydrated too. Everyone. Oh shoot. I hate when my phone slips. Okay. Hatu, 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 everybody. Hatu, hatu, hatu. Fighting. Um, and I hope y'all are staying hydrated. That was what I was trying to say, but it's like my phone's kind of slipping a little bit on this thing. My ring light's a little wonky because, like, I don't know. I feel like when I first got this a long time ago, back in 2018, I didn't really put it together the right way. But it's okay. We all start somewhere. Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. But yeah. But what I was trying to say is that, like, I hope y'all are getting hydrated. Stay freaking hydrated. I'm drinking my big gulp of water that I've been drinking. And I'm just gonna drink some now because I'm kind of thirsty. And how my live streams go, what I usually do, like, we're just chatting. I just talk about whatever I'm doing, just something random. It's not like a scripted YouTube video and all of that. And I did have a couple of things I want to talk about, like the freebies I got from the grocery store at my local HEB. And I was not sure whether to actually say that, hey, I'm buying HEB because, excuse me, because I don't want to attract those strangers. Like, I don't want to attract, crazy peoples. But, for the sake of being a YouTuber and all of that, I just want to, like, talk about this stuff. And I want to just, like, share some of my freebies I got from HEB and talk about the movies I've been watching while I do my makeup. And right now I'm just, like, drinking a little bit of water. Undeniably true. Friendship's all about you. One thing that I've been doing a lot, which it just puts me in such an amazing positive mood. Oh, I forgot my makeup brushes are over there. But I can get started on doing the whole concealing thing. Hope you be famous one day. Thank you for saying that. I hope so too. I want that. I want to. I want to be driving the car with Lorray and Quinn Blackwell and stuff like that. So that'll be pretty cool. Like if I actually get famous. Like, and also I've been writing some songs too, but like I'm not a producer though. Like we're just winging it and just going by just pure faith, just pure faith and trust in the Lord. Like, or that's what I believe in. Everybody have different beliefs, and I totally respect that. And your pronouns, he, her, them, they, ze, there. You know what I mean? Um, but I'm going to go get my makeup brushes in a second, but what I'm going to start doing is just conceal my dark marks a little bit with a red lipstick. And it's so crazy. Like, I just took my glasses off because I'm ready to do it, but like, just when I took it off, I'm like, is my, where the heck is my lipstick? So I'm going to put it back on. Oh, there it is. It's like hiding under things and all of that. This is serious. So what I like to do, y'all, I do this all the time. Um, yeah, I do this all the time, and it really do help with like not putting on so much foundation. And like, I remember seeing this happen from long time ago, like back in 2015, where everybody would put like so much lipstick under their eye, but it was mostly for just like a shock value thumbnail. And I didn't know how to do the technique that right. That well. And what you do is just get a regular red lipstick. If you have like an orange color corrector, that would be a more fancier way of doing it. But I'm just going to be dabbing this a little under my eye. Even though my under eye dark circles don't look that bad. Just a little bit, just like dots. So so I can kind of like rub it out a little bit, and also on my neck too. Friendship's all about you. Yeah, it's annoying. It's like, how the hell did I get all this? But, friendship's all about you. You think you're so incredible, completely undeniable. And by the way, that's not my song that I'm singing. I'm just like singing actually the Bratz Rock Angels like sound. Wait, what is it called? The track list from the movie Bratz Rock Angels and the game. And nothing puts me in such amazing, amazing high vibrational, vibrational, in such a amazing high vibrational mood than watching Bratz Rock Angels gameplay and also listening to the tracks from the game. And some of y'all may not know about Bratz Rock Angels. Like, you have to be 24 or older, 24 to 26. Y'all might understand like how amazing Bratz was back then. But Bratz, as in like the doll franchise, and oh my god, like back in the early 2000s, Bratz was everything. You were it girl if you were into Bratz, and some people was like more into Barbie back then. But I've always been a Bratz girl. And like, I was just thinking about how cool Bratz was because like not too many doll companies were so diverse. Like you had an Asian, you had a Latina, I think. I think wasn't Jasmine a Latina? I think she was. And then you had Sasha, the black girl. I think her name was Bunny Boo. I used to love their names. Oh my god, just everything. And like recently, I have just been like reaching back in the past and listening to it, and just like anything early 2000s is just so much fun to just go back and listen to because it just gives me so much joy and like the game was so good back then. And I tried actually getting the game on like an emulator on my computer, but like the controls was a little weird because obviously, like the Bratz Rock Angels game was for the GameCube and the PlayStation, and it wasn't meant to like be on the mouse and the keyboard, and like I don't know, like I'm not good at configuring things like that. And I'm gonna have to like get my younger brother to help me again when he's not busy, because he's also a working man, a working male, which hurts my heart. Hurts my heart, you know. And I was literally like, a little upset about that. Not in a bad way. Like we're like in a good like relationship and stuff like that. But just like I woke up today and I felt good because I was like, yes, I got my 1 hour workouts in this whole week. Like I exercised 5 days out of this whole week. So Saturday and Sunday is my rest day, and I felt extremely good about it. And I was just like up doing like my morning journaling. I just felt like I need to work on my like faith and hope a little bit more better, personally, because that's my way, my belief and all of that. And I was just like writing in my diary, and I was just thinking about like change and people and how like I feel like I haven't changed that much, but other people have changed, and like some like you just can't like you can't get sad over it. I mean, you can get sad over it and you can grieve it, but like I feel like at a certain point, change, like not embracing change, can kind of be like a negative thing, and it can really hold you back. And I was just like journaling and journaling, and I'm not gonna lie, I was crying because I was like, I just remember the times when I used to break popsicles with my younger brother. And we used to just play in the backyard and watch Sid the Science Kid together on PBS. And now all of a sudden he's growing up, and he wants privacy and he wants to lock in. Like, everybody's talking about locking in and all that bull crap, which I'm locking in too. I'm still going Marty mode. Like, this is all going Marty mode. This is all a part of the big plan being orchestrated right now. But it just upset me. Like, I started journaling, and then like I was okay. Like, I was just like, I'm a healed woman. I'm a healed person. I can talk about these things without crying. So I was just journaling, and I was just like, and my younger brother got older, and he played with his Discord friends a lot, and he wants to start exploring things. He's not the little boy that I used to like break popsicles with. And like just thinking about it now kind of makes me want to cry a little bit. But I'm not going to cry because I'm about to put on makeup. Even though at this moment, at this stage in my makeup, this would be the best time to cry because there's no foundation, no nothing to like mess it up, and stuff like that. And also, y'all, to everyone watching this on the replay, make sure that you visit my official website that I created with Google Sites. And also, check out my children's book too, Goodbye Little Caterpillar. And it's about really my life when I was a young kid and I used to be friends with a caterpillar. I used to love being outside in the backyard, doing PBS Kids activities and stuff like that. But it's not about PBS Kids. It's actually about how at one point I was best friends with a caterpillar. And, y'all might think this is so funny, so silly, so childish, but like, hey, I'm putting myself out there right now. Like, I'm just going to like share my story. And Goodbye Caterpillar is about when I was younger and how I was friends with this caterpillar. It used to come on my porch all the time, and I used to love my caterpillar so much. It used to actually crawl up to my hand and like get on me. Like every time I would just be there, it would just pop up, and I was like, it's so interesting. And it used to just crawl on me, and I used to have so much fun back then, like when I was younger, until one time, the caterpillar got sick, and I noticed it was like coughing up something, and I was just like, what's going on? Why is the caterpillar, looking so sickly? Until I realized that the caterpillar needed to get to a tree as soon as possible so that it can transition and change and morph into a beautiful butterfly. And the children's book is about embracing change and transitions. And like, I feel like it's a universal thing, because like talking about change can be tough for just anybody, whether you have like a little, whether it's like a little child or an adult. It can be really hard talking about change. I hope you have a good day. OMG, was he cute? Yes, the caterpillar was cute. Oh, were you talking about my little brother? Oh. As a mother, explain about your breastfeeding journey and also mention the challenges you faced during that period. As a mother, oh, I am child free. I'm only 24. I am not a mama. And yeah, I am not a mom. Yeah, I am not a mom. And I don't do breastfeeding. Like, the boobies are not lactating because I am not pregnant and all of that. So, no. So no. I say hi. Hope you have a good day. You too, Spencer Dunn, Z3U. Um, but Goodbye Caterpillar is about change and transitions and stuff like that. It's a really beautiful book. And right now, like I was having a hard time trying to put it on Amazon because I was trying to like formulate the book on Canva and put it together, and it was coming together. I'm feeling the flow. I'm listening to Disney songs as I'm doing it. I'm listening to like, that old Disney song, like Could It Be? And I'm just like feeling super good because I'm like, look at me building and, building my personal brand, as people say. But Right now, I'm releasing it just as a ebook until like one day I pay somebody on Fiverr to literally take like my ebook and turn it into a book that I can put on Amazon so that y'all can get like physical copies too and like and read it on Kindle and stuff like that. But that's for the future. But for now, we just have the ebook. And if y'all do want to purchase that, I will be putting the links in the replay of this live stream because like I can't just show it to y'all now. And give me 1 second because I need to go reach my makeup brushes so I can start building the face. She wear her heels, love her t-shirt. Let me see. Hopefully this camera isn't so crooked. But yes, my younger brother was cute, or my caterpillar was cute. Like I don't know which one you're talking about, but yeah. But I was just journaling, and I was just like, people change. It's not like a bad thing. It's just like I can't just like control people to the way that I used to do, and that sucks. And just like it's a lot. But literally, I was journaling and I was thinking to myself, like, okay, people may change, but, you know, I can always just like embrace the things that I haven't grown out of with random strangers on the internet. And I was just like, that's a part of my journey. And like, why not? So, y'all, I am getting this Bare Minerals Terra Bella powder, and I'm just going to put this all over my face and concentrate this on the parts of my face that I smeared red lipstick on because it helps cancel out the darkness and like the hyperpigmentation stuff like that. And it almost covers it fully, like, but because I put something red there, I'm going to have to put some foundation on top. And that's how it goes. Also, have y'all noticed that, like, a lot of people been talking about, like, the early 2000s and how, like, they miss, really, not the early 2000s, but, like, 2016. And, like, I don't know, I have mixed feelings about 2016. 2016 was fun. I love the music, but like I feel like the best time for me was 2012, 2010 to like 2014. The music was great. K-pop was amazing. K-pop is still good, but like I'm not gonna lie, like I haven't been listening to new K-pop in a while, except for literally a few days ago. I kind of briefly listened to one of like Minho's songs, and Minho is from Shiny, and like I don't know, it's just like after Jung Hyun from Shiny unalived himself, it was just I don't know what happened to me, but it's just like something died in me, like something unalived in my soul. Like I felt just like bad. Like I just couldn't. I don't know. Like I just couldn't listen to K-pop. Like so, like my passion died. Something died. I don't even know. But now I'm back, and I've been listening to like my old favorite songs. Listening to Sistar, My Boy, and I've been into K-pop since I was like 10 years old. And I used to be fluent in Korean, but now my Korean is botched. Like, let me see. I don't even know how to say makeup brushes in Korean. I do know how to say makeup, makeup. Foundation, foundation, concealer, concealer. Um, 저는 메이크업 하고 있어요. Wait, Mori? No, Mori is head. I forgot how to say face in Korean. Like, so it's just really botched. I used to know so many vocabulary words, but like, I don't know, it's just like not that great now. And I used to be fluent at my old job. Like, I remember when Korean people would come in when I used to work, um, like at a fashion boutique, like people internationally would come in and I would just help them out. And I really did enjoy like helping out different folks. Also, my foundation that I'm using, y'all, is the Fit Me foundation in the color 355 coconut. It's kind of darker than me because like I'm using like my mother's foundation shade, and she's like a shade darker than me, but like it's whatever. You know, you can make anything work with a little lighter concealer, and you know some blending. So yeah, and what I'm gonna do is just kind of concentrate a little bit, and try to just blend this out. Oh my boy, baby. I feel blessed to know K-pop back in the day because like you know I know Cat's Eye and all of that like is great and like for I think like somebody's black in that group like for somebody black to be in a K-pop band like you know I like Korean people so much you know but like let's be honest we came a long way we came a long way because sometimes um, prejudice did play a role in that. And like also, it was a huge debate a long time ago on like foreigners, not just black people, but like anybody like non-Korean trying to be a K-pop idol because it's like it's not K-pop if it's not Korean people singing, which was true. And back then I used to kind of like side with people, but now I'm just so chillax, you know. But that was like a conversation years ago. And I think, like, are y'all still having those conversations about that? And also, usually I love a good flat top brush, but what I'm using is a typical foundation brush to blend this foundation into my skin. And I'm putting it on top of my powder because when you do that, everything's full coverage. As you can see. I'm pretty sure you can see it on camera. And Fit Me is such an amazing, cheap drugstore foundation. But my next cheap foundation that I want to try out, like, I want to try to get that Shein full coverage foundation because I heard that's good. And I seen, like, pro makeup, like, artists use it. And I would love to experiment and test that out. And who knows, do a video one day about it. Oh my boy, oh my boy, baby. Da 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 my boy, oh my boy, baby. But y'all, you know, to everyone watching the replay, make sure that like you click on my blog because like I be writing so much stuff and like I love sharing recommendations and stuff that I find on Temu because I love that online store. I feel like it beats the dollar store and you know they have so much amazing like clothes and accessories to get there and I like actually picked out some amazing things I liked on that site. And if you're interested in that, to everyone watching the replay, check that out. No more next time. Come on now, break my heart. Also, another thing, like I was listening to a lot of second generation K-pop, and I was listening to New East Yabuseo, and like some of y'all may not know that, but New East was a very short-lived K-pop band that I used to love so much. Like I remember a long time ago, I was so obsessed with them. My brother was like, "What did they do to you?" They were like, my cousin and my brother, they were like, "What did they do?" Because I was so obsessed with them. And my favorite band member from New East was Ren. And he was a very, very pretty man. And like, I still like pretty boys for sure. Like, I like the pretty boys. But he was an ultra pretty boy, and I used to love that song so much. And like I don't know, I want to just like get back into K-pop, like listen to the new stuff. Um, seriously, and I feel good that like actually like K-pop is a big part of like my healing journey. Like K-pop really did help me like go through some hard times with a smile on my face, and I want to get back into the new stuff, like and listen to the new music and stuff like that. Like I wonder, like is GOT7 still a thing? Like I know Teen Top and Boyfriend is like long gone, but is GOT7 still like? Are we still rocking with GOT7? I have seen that Jackson, like that one member from GOT7, like he was like at like a fashion week, like he was at like a fashion runway, and he was like talking to Tyler or something like that. Oh my boy, oh my boy, baby. My boy, oh my boy, baby. Just a little bit, not too much. And also, this concealer is called Amuse 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, but it's not truly just Amuse in this concealer because I mixed them with like another like concealer to like fill it up, and it was just like with a lighter foundation that I had laying around. So yeah, but I just wanted to show y'all like what it is though, and you can probably get this from Shop Miss A, but yeah. And then I'm going to just like blend this out with my brush right here. And I like blending out concealer with my same foundation brush because it just helps everything blend well because like this brush still have some of the foundation that match my tone, and like it really helps blend in the lighter concealer really nicely. Yeah. What else do I want to say? I want to ask y'all about how is y'all 2026 still going? My 2026 is going pretty good so far. I just been trying to work on my discipline because like, you know, sometimes well actually I don't have a discipline problem, but just like I'm learning so much about myself and I'm working through it, and like sometimes showing up on camera consistently, like it has its ups and its downs. Like sometimes I'm in love with my appearance and I'm in love with like everyone and talking to everybody. But sometimes I don't feel that confident. And like I realize with a lot of things that you want to do, not even just with being a content creator, but if you're not consistent and disciplined with whatever goal that you're setting yourself up towards, like if you're not consistent with like any goal that you're setting, you will not see success. You will just continue to stop and start things. And what I've been doing to just like strengthen my mind and learn to be um, more disciplined is that I like created my own like affirmation um, about it, and then also I also sometimes write my intention in the morning. Like I will be disciplined, I will be consistent, and I will have a good attitude no matter what's going on in my current reality, because we're quantum leaping. Like, I'm not going to allow myself to feel bad about my current reality. I'm going to try my best to just work with how things are and just keep showing up consistently, because that's like all you can do at the end of the day and stuff like that. And like personally for me, like I've written out this plan. Like I said, I'm gonna do YouTube, and then I'm gonna try to like work on some type of skill, because I do just want to have like an extra money skill and also do music too. That is a lot of work. Now it's doable. I'm doing it, but I'm still learning how to like work through the ups and downs of goal setting. Hello, Barbara Lee J 7497. Thank you for joining the live stream. We're just chit chatting, and I'm talking about like my problems and like goal setting and stuff like that. But what I was saying is that yeah, I'm still learning how to set goals, and like maybe 200 songs is a little too lofty with the way my life is so busy, you know, um, because I'm also job hunting too. So I think I'm just gonna make 200 songs the goal, but maybe not just for this year. But so far, I made like 30 something songs, and I haven't produced nothing, but I just written it. Um, and I think that's pretty good. And that's a start. Like, I don't know how to do everything, but like, literally just writing it and like coming up with a solid melody and recording it is the first step. So that's pretty good. And I can't wait till I'm at a point where I can like, record all my songs, create all the instrumentals, and just start dropping them and writing my newsletters and my blog articles about it. Like, I cannot wait to do that, because before I even started writing music, I took so much time during the pandemic to learn about what it takes to actually be a successful independent recording artist. Like, I read so many blog articles. I went like on page number two, page number three, page number four, and five on Google, and just kept reading and reading about the ups and downs of tour life, because like that's something that I would like to do one day, like and I was like, how do you start? Because it's like dreams like that, they just seem so lofty. So I just privately just did my own research, and I came to find out that you can start at home, and you can start making music with your phone. And then like Steve Lacy inspired me too, even though like I don't know, it's just like I'm not gifted when it comes to like producing my music. Like I be crying sometimes because I'm like, no, it didn't come out good, doesn't sound good. But it is so unrealistic to think that your song, like whatever that you are creating, is going to sound like a masterpiece with only like 1 year of experience or 2 years of experience. Like it's just not going to. And your stuff like starts sounding good after like maybe 5 years. And maybe some people got it naturally. Like I know how to sing and entertain and show up. Like I'm showing up right now. I know how to do that. But the rest is hard. It is hard. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to find my powder. It's always a different story when you do your foundation and your makeup without your glasses on. So let me see how this looks with my glasses on. No more next time. I keep repeating that from one K-pop song. Get the sides of the neck because it's important. I don't care about covering it up that well because I'm only at home. You gotta let it go. Oh yeah, but what I was trying to say though is that yeah, basically I feel like that goal was a little lofty, but it is just my overall goal to learn about 50 cover songs and write 200 songs in general. Maybe I'll extend the goal from 2026 to 2027 because like I don't know. Like I also don't want to just be all in the house all the time. I want to, go out a little bit more, and I don't want to just stay at home and just be writing and be cooped up. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make it a goal to go out to coffee shops and cafes and you know and stuff like that. Even if I'm just buying a little drink or drinking a little ice water or something like that. And yeah. Oh, and also when it comes to content, I feel like I've been doing a good job with that too because recently I made several Sunday newsletters on my Substack account. Um, and if y'all haven't, please go subscribe to my Substack newsletter. And to everyone watching the replay, look in the YouTube description box below. All the links to everything that I mentioned in this live stream so far will be in the YouTube description box below. And oh yeah, and also y'all, real quick, I am going to be getting this cute little small blush brush that came with my Ulta makeup set that was given to me by my aunt and my mom, and I'm just going to get this red blush, and this is kind of like an old red blush that I had. I don't even know what brand this is from, but I'm just going to tap some of this, and I'm going to try to do that Olandria high blush look. At first, I felt like it didn't suit me, like, you know, a little bit, but I really like it. And it kind of makes me look like a Winx Club character, like a pixie. And I like that. Um, yeah. I hate that I kind of lost my thought a little bit, though. But, yeah. And I'm just going to work it up here a little bit. Oh, but what I was trying to say is that I grinded so much um, in the past few days, but I have written like 2 months worth of Sunday newsletters about makeup, lifestyle, and all the things I like to talk about. Um, and if you're into that, make sure that you subscribe. I will also be doing a lot of community posts too, promoting it. So, like, y'all will be reminded if you do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you'll see. Um, Happy Book. Oh, is it about my children's book that I just made? I don't understand. But yeah. And it's like how y'all do the Olandria blush thing. Y'all put it like almost over here. And that's what I did when I was out and about. And y'all, when I was out and about, I got numbers. But I always get about like 3 numbers when I'm going out. Like when I come out of my shell and come out of hermit mode and actually like put on some lipstick and go out somewhere, I'm always getting somebody's number. But are they my type? No, and it goes in the toilet. And I said what I said. Ooh, Lord. And like in one of my grocery hauls, which y'all will be seeing one day, it was this man with long fang like nails trying to ask for my number. And of course, I got a little lost, trying to figure out the bus routes because traveling with Google Map, is just sometimes like it works, but like I don't know. It's like if you have a Pixel phone, a Google Pixel phone, you'll have an easier time getting around places. But I obviously look like a I don't want to say a pedestrian, but I look like ooh, I'm feeling it. Ooh, I'm feeling the high blush Olandria look, which I made a newsletter about in my Substack newsletter, but it'll be coming out like in a few weeks or like in a few months, you know. But yeah, I'm loving it. I covered that. But what I was saying was that like there was a guy that tried to ask for my number, and he was 56 years old, and I was like, "You're older than my father." um, and I just tried to keep it nice, but sometimes like I don't know. Sometimes it's just kind of like hard on like to be nice or to be mean or to be whatever. Because sometimes, like y'all don't know, I have been traumatized. Like I one time tried to be like, no, you can't have my number. No, I'm not interested, and I got assaulted on the bus, and that traumatized me a little bit. And sometimes, like I'm like to say I'm not interested, or to say I'm or just to give them my burner phone number. So I gave them my burn. So I gave that man my burner phone number. But then it's like I was annoyed as hell that I gave my burner phone number because that's the phone number that I like to call guys on. Like that's my second official burner like phone number, you know. And honestly, that and like I'm using text free. And like I love that app out of all of the free burner phones that you can download on Google Play Store because it actually rings and you can do custom ringtones and you can call, you can hear people so clearly. But I was annoyed as hell. I was like, I gotta give this man my burner phone number. God damn. And I just could and like it's like when I was on the bus, it hit me how long his nails was. It hit me. And I could not stop smiling, smirking, and laughing to myself. And I'm just trying to just learn to be like stoic. I'm trying to learn to just like, look a certain way while I'm on the bus. Because, everybody else is like, everybody else just doing whatever. Like, everybody got a whole bunch of things going on in their life. Like, they look like it too. But, it was just like hard not laughing because I was like, bro's nails is longer than mine, and like my nails are kind of chipping a little bit, but bro's nails is longer than mine. Why the hell is your nails that long? And also another thing that I didn't mention in my upcoming like grocery store vlog that I have not like released yet. Like I don't know when I'm going to release it because I have like YouTube videos I'm trying to like do. And let me see how charged this phone is. But yeah, I just like literally quickly edited the video and just put it on my YouTube channel. And I was so mad. I was like, wait, I did not put this on public, and two people watched it, and I just immediately private it. Like, y'all gonna have to wait. Y'all are going to have to wait. Like, I wasn't trying to show that video yet, but it hit me how long his fingernails was, and I couldn't stop laughing to myself. And I tried my best to just try to look like regular. Just try to look regular. Try to act regular. I just can't. I just can't. Like I do I would like to say that I have developed some sense of street smarts, but like I'm not toning myself down for nobody. Like, I'm just not. But yeah, it was crazy. Um Let me see. Where's my other brush? And by the way, I set my concealer in with this LOL face powder, and you can get this from Shop Miss A. I'm not sure if they still sell it, but on Temu they have lots of powders like this, and With my coupon code, you can get some free gifts. And, also I do like makeup listicles from Temu, so check that out too. And you might be able to find something similar on my blog site that I actually, write regularly on. Blood, sweat, and tears and all. Um, but now I want to start shading my face. And I'm going to get this brush right here. I love this type of brush, and I had this for a long time. And this is a Fit Me powder in the color 375 powder. It's called 375 Java. And it's just like really dark because I want to like contour the sides of my face and give glam. That's what I want to give. So, just going to get some of this right here and start contouring it like so. Through the fire, through the living, through the world. For a chance to be with you, I'd rather risk it all. Through whatever comes what may. Yes, I love when the face comes together. And I like that high blush. Like people are putting a lot of blush on their side of their cheeks, like literally, like almost to the eye, really. And I'm loving it. Giving Olandria, you know. And I love Olandria's come up story so much. I love that Olandria is winning right now. Love to see it. Love to see it, darling. But what else was I trying to say? There are some things I was trying to say. Yeah, that guy was funny. That was like insane. Um. Oh yeah, and you know what annoys me? I hate when men like. Okay, I notice this a lot with black men. Real experience. It's like, you know, all right, you asked for my number. Okay. And I'm just like playing crazy a little bit because I don't know how else to play sometimes. But it's like they try to front you in the moment because they're gonna get you. Like they're gonna call a number and they're gonna try to like front you and see like did you skip the number like on me? And I was annoyed that the lone 56-year-old guy with a grill with a not a grill with a gold H chain and all of that and a hat um, and long fang nails, longer than mine. I mean, look at my nail. It was this high, and it was like sharp. It wasn't falsies. I think it was his natural nail. He called me right in the moment, and thank God that my text-free number immediately um ringed. But it be annoying me, like they're trying to front me, like you're trying to front me right there and then. That is so annoying. I'm trying to blend it out. It's like I don't usually do my blush like this, but like I like what I see on my Pinterest board though. And I'm doing it. And I think that's it for the blush. And since I got time, I'm just gonna like plan some makeup a little bit. I don't have to rush like I'm going on a job interview or nothing like that. And I'm just gonna like get some of my makeup brushes out. But I feel so excited, writing consistently on my newsletter and, you know, brand building, as they say. You know, it seemed like everybody in 2025 was saying, like, build a personal brand. You haven't found a job, build a personal brand. And it's like, I don't know. It's like I read so many of those blog articles. Like I understood what it meant, but it's like I don't know. I just had to like learn how to not overcomplicate things. Also, y'all, I'm going to be using this eyeshadow from Bestland, and the this eyeshadow is called the Ultra Secrets palette, and I love this palette so much. And I'm not kidding. I'm not playing, and I'm not just trying to like advertise this. Like these pigments are just as good as anything that you would get from Sephora or Ulta, and the pigments are so pigmented and stuff like that. And like it has like this little clear film, and I'm just gonna remove it. And I kind of want to play in some colors. Like I have time, you know, because usually when I'm trying to like hurry up and go, I don't be using brushes. Sometimes be using my hands and just be like putting things on my face real quick. But we got time to dry. So, hmm, I think like what look do I want to use? Do I want to do? I feel like I don't play with the green enough. Like there's this green color, and I don't know why I feel like I'm just now noticing this. I think I just missed and inhaled some eyeshadow. But I like this green, and I want to do something like brown and smoked out, and give that today on this live stream. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm trying to remember like how those African girls be doing their eyeshadow. Um, my favorite makeup look, like I love seeing like how those African, Nigerian, or Kenyan, whoever makeup artists, they contour the sides of their like eyebrow like this a little bit, and then you put your colors on, and then you do a cut crease and you add like a shadow there, and it's like va va voom. And usually you put eyelashes on, but I ran out of glue, it dried out. But right now I'm just going to be contouring the sides of my face with this brown, dark brown Zuri cocoa bronze powder. And y'all gonna see what I mean in a second. I'm gonna put this right here because I don't want to miss and like dig this part in my eyeshadow and break an eyeshadow. I'd be so mad. I would be so mad. Um, but it is so annoying. And y'all, if y'all have any advice about how to deal with men like that, please let me know because like I kind of came up with a solution. Just give them my burner phone number and block them real quick, and just stay in the house. And you know, I don't owe nobody nothing. Blah blah blah. Or just say like, oh no, I have a boyfriend. That works sometimes, but men are aggressive sometimes. But y'all tell me what y'all think that I should do next time because it would help me navigate the world a little bit better. Like experienced women, let this woman know what to do because I've been in hermit mode for a minute, kind of. Do whatever comes what may, for a chance to be with you, and my way right on to if you want to be an influencer, like to anybody watching this right now, if you want to be an influencer and you want to be successful in this, what I'm learning is that a big part of this is about being solid, being a solid human being, and learn to have thick skin and just being consistent. Just be consistent. Like that's literally it. And be disciplined over being motivated because motivation wanes all the time. Like motivation goes up and down. And it's not like it's okay to rely on motivation, but you shouldn't rely on motivation all the time because again, it goes up and down. So it's not really that helpful to rely on that and stuff. I think it's actually kind of looking cute. I will go down on this thing. I will put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flags above my door. I'm in love and always will be. If I ever have children, I would want to force them to learn how to be self-made because I'm just thinking about like how like I know a lot of people like coming from someone coming from a daughter of someone who is a homemaker who had aspirations of just being a homemaker even though my mom was a working woman until she had health problems. I feel like in life, no matter how things are, it is good to have a side hustle and not just rely on anyone. You know, like nothing's wrong with relying on people and asking for help. I am show doing that a lot. Oh, don't y'all kind of like it? Wait, I think it's too bright and y'all can't really see it. Can y'all see the makeup look? Can you see it coming together? A, feel like Tyra Banks. But I will force my children to learn how to be patient and disciplined and learn how to what is it called? Yeah, learn how to be patient and disciplined and I will like make them figure out a side hustle, like pick something and learn to stick to something because that will take you further than any degree I feel. Not saying that like if you have a degree or anything, it's not worth nothing, but like at the end of the day, like once you come out of college, you're working at McDonald's. Like everybody's on the same playing field, and like jobs are so up and down nowadays. I hate when I'm doing my makeup and I'm like, okay, so what's the next shade? And I'm already on camera, so I'm just gonna like eyeball it. Shake your body, body, move your body, body, shake your body, body, move your body, body. Also, the eyeshadow palette that I was talking about, it has such amazing shimmer type colors. Like I love gold on my skin. With having brown skin, I love me a good gold because it just complements the skin so much. Shake your body, body, move your body, body, shake your body, body, move your body, body. Over. Say this, and enjoy the ride. Shake your body, body, move your body, body, shake your body, body, move your body, body. Dun, 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 dun. Do I want to do something colorful? Yeah, I do want to do something colorful because I can. What if I put yellow right there? What y'all think? Come on, baby. Oh no, I actually do like the green under my eye, the little hint of green by my inner corners, like my lower lid. Yes, I love like a sexy something different. Like something different. And I think I'm going to attempt the whole cut crease thing now. I could put gold on my eyes, like I could put some glitter, like, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure to put glitter on my eyes or not. You know what? I'm just so. You know what? No, no, no. It's just not the eye look for that. We're not doing that today. And I'm just gonna go in with the same concealer and do a little cut crease. I'm not sure to do a half cut crease or a full cut crease. You know what? Full cut crease. Yep, full cut crease. Sometimes I like doing half ones. I swear to God, if it wasn't for Instagram, like I would have not known how to do I would have not known how to do any of these type of makeup looks. And I think I'm going to get a lighter green and put it on my eyes and tap it right there. Make me sing. This palette is as good as like BH Cosmetics. I remember one time using a BH Cosmetics eyeshadow, and it's as pigmented and as soft and blendable as BH Cosmetics. And enjoy the ride. And usually with a cut crease, crease, I like to put like a beige color, you know. But I wanted to do something a little different. Ooh, shake your body, body, move your body, body, shake your body, body, move your body, body. All right, that actually looks really nice. And then I'm gonna totally DIY the what is it called? The eyeliner because I don't have any. I swear to you, this is a skill if you're um if you wear glasses. Because think about it, you're trying to do makeup and you can't really see that well. And then in my mind, I'm like, wait, am I nearsighted or farsighted? Like I forgot like which means which for a second. Yes, giving. It's giving. And this is what I wanted. This is what I like. This is random, but I was scrolling on TikTok and I seen some guy. He was talking about how he was like a white man, and he was talking about how he has an OCD problem, and I didn't know that having OCD make you think that everything is poisonous. So you don't even feel like eating a protein drink. You can't make a plate of spaghetti. And I felt so bad for him. Like he was saying that he was going to check himself into the mental institution. And I feel so bad. Like I feel so bad. And I was just thinking to myself, what if he had a girlfriend that made him a plate of spaghetti and she made sure that he's seen how she washed it, and then like she fixed him a bowl of spaghetti or tomato soup, like something plain, since he has a fear of like being poisoned. What if that girlfriend said like, hey, you see, like I didn't poison you, and then she takes a bite of it first so that he knows that this food is safe with the same fork. Would that help someone that has OCD, like eat and survive? Like if you had someone understanding? That's something that was on my mind. I was just wondering if a person had OCD, like what if you came to him like that? Like, look at me. I'm like I just ate the food. You're not going to get poisoned. And I'm not trying to like talk crazy. Like this is like how I talk. I'm very like expressionful. I'm very expressive. That's what I'm trying to say. What if you made tomato soup and ate some of the tomato soup in front of him and took a bite of cracker and said like, look at me, like 10 minutes. I just ate some of this. I'm okay. So here you go. Like, would that kind of ease the OCD? Would that ease the OCD in someone? I was just wondering that because I just felt really bad for that man. And it's like he's scared to eat. Like he has a for real mental problem. And it's like people are really going through different battles. You know what I mean? And it's nothing to laugh about. Like it is nothing to laugh about. And but if one of my viewers got OCD, can you tell me that? Like, what if I fixed you a bowl of, like, what if I fixed you a bowl of spaghetti like you've seen me, or tomato soup, or plain, like, bone broth soup? And then I took a bite of it in the bowl that I was going to give you so that you can see that I didn't, unalive. I didn't get botulism or nothing like that. Like, and I gave it to you. Like, would that help? And I'm not being jokey. I'm just like being like honest. Like, if I ever date someone with OCD, how am I gonna help this dude? How am I gonna help him out? How are we gonna figure out how to eat? Like, wait, is this the cute color that I wanted? Shake your body, body, move your body, body, shake your body, body, move your body, body, one time, over. A little brow highlight. I want your love. I want your love. Yeah, different. This is cute. I should pull up to the grocery store looking like this. Like, you know, like you already know. I should pull up like this. There's some cute guys up in there for real. And I want a job there. Really bad. Now, I'm going to use this dark brown eyebrow pencil. And I'm going to just like do this really quickly and just fill in the gaps from the bottom of my brow. Because my eyebrows are already naturally thick. But I'm just going to draw them in a little bit so that it looks neater and nicer. Okay, I didn't draw it in too much. Okay, so what I'm going to do also to kind of like make my brows look a little softer after drawing them in, I'm going to use this clean eyebrow spoolie, and I'm going to just brush it in like this because it makes it look a little bit more like natural. Yes, it looked like I used like brow powder and really just, you know, brush it in really nicely. Shake your body, body, move your body, body, shake your body, body, move your body, body, one time, alright. I keep on singing that song, y'all. Okay, it's soft yet it's there. Alright, keeping up with Candace. Eyebrows, like we got eyebrows now. Like we already had eyebrows, but like, like you already know who it is. Like I don't know why I'm doing that. Like I'm just channeling my Jackie Aina. Wait, like and can y'all see how my face is getting smaller? One weekend, basically. Well, almost one weekend. And I've been exercising hard. Because, like, like, I'm very confident in my size, like, without the male validation from random folks. I'm very confident in my size. But, like, you know, it goes up and down sometimes. And I'm ready to be back where I really was, like, which is a size 4. So I'm feeling good about that. And I know y'all probably like wondering like what's she gonna do with her lips. I just want to put some lip gloss on my lips. Is that crazy? I just want to put some lip gloss on my lips. Um, and also I forgot to like draw on some eyeliner with a dark eyeshadow. So what I'm gonna do is get this brush and wait. I might not get this brush, but I'm going to get a different brush. Yeah, this one right here. And I'm going to draw on some eyeliner. And there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can just use the pure eyeshadow, but it'll kind of look very smoked out. Or you can like put some eyeshadow on the brush first and then get a little bit of Vaseline, like a smidge, and make a line that way. Or you can get some of your setting spray and just do it that way. And that will last on the eye the best. But since I'm at home and I don't care about like long wear staying power, I'm just going to get a little bit of my Vaseline and put a teensy weensy bit right here, and then I'm just going to get my brush and do my line real quick. So y'all stay seated. Just going to get a teensy weensy bit, just a teeny bit. Y'all see that much Vaseline. You know what I'm saying? A teensy weensy bit. And I don't even need that much, just a teeny bit, just a smear, so that it can kind of turn into some type of cream consistency, so that I can brush it onto my eye with ease. I wanna make you feel wanted. I wanna wrap you up, wanna kiss your lips, and wanna make you feel wanted. I love that song. And now I'm just going to, I really don't have to show y'all this, but like, I'm just going to get a little bit of the Vaseline so that it can turn into a cream. I want to kiss your lips. Ah. Usually when I do a whole cut crease, I just like to do just a tiny little line. I don't like to do thick lines. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because I remember one time I did a thick line. Like, I was really trying to, like, give 2016 makeup in 2016. I remember my mom was like, I know you're doing makeup, but that line is too thick and it makes you look a little older. So, yeah. And I don't know why, just like ever since I try to do a dainty eyeline look, it annoys me when people say I look older than my age, but I mean, like, hell, this is me. Like this is like there's no other Tandis. Like there's no more Tandis to be. Like this is it. So learning to embrace it. And I am 24, going on 25 soon, y'all. So yes, soon. Also, y'all go check out my Liberian girl dance video that I did on TikTok. A lot of people said I ate that up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was in my room, like a big part of my weight loss journey, came from literally like hopping on the Liberian Girl dance challenge, And like I love to dance anyway, but like I'm not gonna lie, because of life and things being in the way, I started lacking a little bit. And sometimes job hunt depression can get you down. I'm not the only one right now in America crying over not being able to find a job. So like sometimes just want to lay down and just cry and sulk. But that is truly not my spirit. So I decided to hop on that challenge and I had so much fun doing it. And I'm glad that y'all said that it was tea, as y'all say, and y'all liked it. And what I'm gonna do right now, this is literally like baby powder, and it's the same brush that I use to just put my bare minerals powder all over my face. When I was like doing the whole red concealer trick, and what I'm doing now is putting this baby powder on my face to set my makeup in place. And if I were to go out, I would put my setting spray on my face first, then the baby powder. But we at home, so we're just gonna do it like this. Also, you can use cornstarch too. Properly caking the face. I used to do heavy nose contour because I didn't like how my nose looked, but now it's just giving nostrils. Like back in 2016, I used to do that, but now I don't care that much. Now I know a lot of people be like, "Don't use this. This is for like eyebrows," but like I take chances. Make sure that your eyebrow pencil is edible or whatever. But I don't care. Like I've been doing this for like life, so I'm gonna use this dark eyebrow pencil, and I'm gonna like use it to trace around my lips because I want to do like a little lip liner look. Like I want to have the illusion of that, and then put the lip gloss on, and then call it a day. So yeah. I'm not trying to be that girl, but sometimes, it be killing me. Because, like, some people have really nice, beautiful, proportionate lips, and they overline them. And you can see it. But I don't want to be a hater because, like, sometimes I experiment with overlining my lips, too. But sometimes, like, y'all lips be beautiful. Like, the natural curves of y'all natural lips be looking nice. But hey, don't listen to me if you don't want to listen. I do like to sometimes over exaggerate my Cupid's bow a little bit. Feel like Tony Braxton. Yeah. Or do I want to put a little bit of, you know, a little bit of lipstick, a little bit of something on my lips? I could. I could. But I was trying to do something short and simple. How do my makeup look right now? Wait, I hope it doesn't look crazy. Love, we deserve respect. And then wanted something to kind of like help. Does this look cute? Does my makeup look cute? Do my makeup look cute? I think it's a cute, like, different look. I think it's different. Trying to rub some of that foundation off my edges. Y'all think I look cute? The thing about love, we deserve respect. And the kind of share. I should cover that song next. Just let go. Woo! Let love flow. Let it out. You know, I was about to talk about something off the hinges, but like, should I? No, I don't want to say. I don't want to say it. Like, or do I? But I was just thinking about how like it's a hard knock life for women that know their worth, but is also a freak kind of, or like I'm not a freak. I guess you could say like maybe I'm a little kinky, but you know, not too much. Like I'm really vanilla, but I'm just like saying it's a hard knock life. But life is just looking like I should just lock in and just not date nobody. Just be alone. And like I'm not upset with that. It's just that it's annoying because like I want to be out in these streets, but like I don't know. It's just like I don't know. I don't know. It's just like I want to, you know, be somebody's sexy mistress. I want to, talk to somebody that's actually worth it. But I don't know. I mean, like, I don't want to say like, oh, I had bad luck. No, that's not actually it. I just haven't been out that much, and I'm like just now getting out, and like I've been getting a lot of attention from all types of peoples, black, whites. But my financial circumstances is like I have to stay home, like not all the time, and like I don't know how to struggle and just go out. Like, it's hard not going to somewhere and not buying a little coffee and nothing. So it's like I'd rather just stay home. But then I'm just like, I don't want to just be like staying home all day and then it's like I pop, and then like all of a sudden I'm 30 and then it's like I haven't even lived my life. But it's like, how can you live your life when you're extremely broke? Like, I can't go clubbing. Like, I don't have any Waymo money. I don't have any taxi money. I don't have like any money like that at all. Like you already like what y'all see in my grocery hauls, that's it. That's it. And it's like I want to go clubbing. I want to go, embrace nightlife. I want to like wear cute heels and like, you know, take some drunk cute pictures of myself like I'm Beyonce in a limo. Like if y'all have seen that on Pinterest and Tumblr. But it's like I don't know. It's like it's not happening right now. But I can probably go to like coffee shops and cafes and like I don't even feel comfortable taking the public transportation that late unless I'm in a situation where I have to. If y'all know, y'all know. But it's like I want to do things like that, but it's just like I kind of can't. Like I can. Like of course I have free will, but you're speaking like you're looking at somebody that almost got kidnapped like twice. Yes. And I remember a long time ago I posted on my old Instagram page, but then I lost my password and lost my account and all of that. Um yeah, I lost my account and all of that. I feel like I said that kind of weird. Like that's how I be talking sometimes. But I want to do more stuff like that. But then it's like, you know, like what I want to do, like I want to just really focus on content really hard this year. And hopefully I see the light at the end of the tunnel. And hopefully I get invited to places and do things that are fun and and stuff like that. Because budgeting money has never been my problem. It's just that finding a job and like scoring one can just be hard. And it's like if you don't have connections with someone, then you're not going to be able to get a job. But then also, I have been referred to a really nice remote job and I filled it in, like I filled like everything in and I still got rejected. So, yeah, like right now I'm low key just like I'm just going out while broken pretty. Like, and hell, I got a free soda, recently when I was out and about. So, yes, because I don't drink. Um, and I don't know, like, I have been doing good, like, regulating my emotions like that, but, like, this era is definitely testing me. Like, I'm happy that I'm learning about discipline and the art of showing up and having a good attitude and being positive when you feel like everything's falling apart. Like, that's great. And, like, my life isn't falling apart. Like, everything's, like, I'm getting by, I'm good. But it could just be super hard, but yeah. Um, and I'm kind of happy that I kind of learned how to preserve my twist out. Like, usually I'm bad at the whole pineapple thing. Like, when I try to pineapple my hair and all of that, it don't work. But I really did try my best with preserving my curls and keep them intact. And I'm pretty happy with it. So, what do y'all think? Excuse me. A little something, a little something. I think it looks super cute. I think it looks super cute. Also, I just want to share like some things that I got recently when I was at the grocery store. I was like, "Are these free?" And he was saying like, "Yeah." So, these are like a Heights magazine, Houston Heights magazine, and then this is a Home and Land magazine, and then I got like something called Pet Talk, and I feel like these are really nice to keep in my purse or like if I'm going out to like the mall, just want to like hang out, just chill and vibe. I can like have something to read other than like one book because I don't want to look like I'm like on my phone and look super, you know, preoccupied. Um, so I can give guys the green light. But anyways, but yes, yes, everyone. Your girl is doing her thing. Um, and I'm gonna go put my makeup up, and I am going to. Yeah, this twist out is still. It still looks nice. I'm so surprised because I just been sleeping. However, oh, I want to talk about this really quickly. Now I am going to like turn this off in a second, but I want to talk about this really quickly. So, y'all know the Wuthering Heights movie that's coming out with Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie. I was like, what is the Wuthering Heights? Like, I never heard of the Wuthering Heights before. So I found, oh, let's see. So I found the old 1998 Wuthering Heights, and there's also a Wuthering Heights from 2009. But I want to like watch the old one because like I love watching just like old movies anyway. So I decided to watch that, and I loved it so much. It was crazy, and I gave it a 7.9 out of 10. Um, and the movie was about like a man, he wanted like this woman named Kathy. I think that's her name. and he wanted to like be with her, but she wasn't going to be with him because he's poor, and if she were to be with Heathcliff, which that was the guy's name, like then then she would be like beggars. So she chose the man with money, or I think she didn't really choose him. Like no, she did kind of like choose him, but like he loved her so much, and what else happened in the movie? She started losing her hair. Well, she didn't lose her hair, but like she started getting sick, and she had to cut off all her hair. It was a lot of like push and pull situations. And then like when she died, like it was sad. And then like, you know, what was crazy is that like Heathcliff ended up digging up. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, y'all! I'm talking, y'all. So if y'all don't want to know about the Wuthering Heights and also Primate in a second, please click off the video now. To everyone watching the replay, and to everyone right now, like that's watching me, please, y'all, I'm about to spoil some stuff about the Wuthering Heights and Primate. Um, but Heathcliff, after Kathy died, after giving childbirth to the other man's child, because he didn't get married to her, because he was like a poor man or whatever. She died, and that was sad. And then, um, I was surprised, like that later on in the movie, he digged up the grave. Like he was so just distraught, and he lost his mind, and he loved her so much. He kept hearing her that he digged up her grave, and then he hugged her for the last time. And I was like, oh my God. And I don't know why I started almost like wanting to cry a little bit there. And then, like, when he died in the film, and then, like, it showed, like, a memory, like, oh, like, they finally met with each other and they're finally together and they don't have to go through, like, this like the earthly confusion and the logistics of life of like of women feeling like, oh, I need to marry this man with wealth, because like that's how women back then thought a lot, like especially because women didn't have much rights at all, and it was like it's best to get a man that like got something than nothing. And honestly, that's kind of the same way a little bit like nowadays, really. But back then in the medieval days, that was how they thought. That's also how my grandma thought too. But um, it made me start crying. I start crying when he died, and then it's like, oh, now they're like frolicking together. The tears I cried was crazy. Like I was like, I was crying so much. And then like I did like a little TikTok story, and I showed y'all like how I was looking with my bonnet on. I was just like, if love don't look like this, then don't give it to me. Just don't give it to me. And he looks really cute. Like the guy that played Heathcliff was kind of cute. The medieval white man look. But I love that movie. I like the concept of that movie, and you know, they'll go in my like cozy movies watch list, like cozy movies to watch list, like alongside with the Count of Monte Cristo when I have time and stuff like that, and that other like medieval movie with Leonardo DiCaprio where he's literally playing two different characters like they're twins. I love that movie so much. If y'all know, y'all know. And also, there's another movie too that was really funny. Like it was like a spoof princess movie that was medieval, and like that's all going in my collection of like to watch movies. And like I'm glad that I watched it now so I can know what's it about, so that when I watch the Margot Robbie Jacob Elordi version of it, then I'll be like, oh, like I already got the gist of the story, and I can just like compare and contrast a little bit, like which movie did the best. Maybe. And I'm not sure if I want to actually make a video like that, because I don't want to like be like mean, because I know that like actors pour their all in everything, and it's like to say, oh, you're a bad actor, this movie was better. um Like I'm not a meanie. Like I'm not a meaner. You know what I mean? But I guess I might share my opinion about things. I don't know. I don't know. But that movie was good. And then I watched Primate. And Primate was about a chimp that had rabies, and like he like when animals have rabies, they go insane, they go crazy, they start foaming at the mouth, you know, and basically like a young woman was like with her father at this vacation spot, and her father was deaf and he was like going somewhere doing work, and they were like at like the vacation spot, I think. And then, you know, the chimpanzee went crazy on everybody. You know, it was really gory a little bit. A lot of you know, you see a lot of like people getting ripped to shreds, like like, you know, a lot of that happening. And I'm not gonna lie, like I was eating my chili Cobb salad bowl, and I was like, oh, like every time I was like as I was watching it, I was like, oh, like I was literally like that. I was like, oh my god, because it was just like graphic, and that was a good movie. Like I really enjoyed watching that movie, and like it was just like a thriller and stuff like that. And man, this like as I'm talking about this, I'm like, this can go in another Sunday newsletter whenever I make another one. But or maybe not. This is the live stream. This is the live stream. But that was a good movie too, Primates. And the monkey's name was Ben. And you know, I really tried paying attention because like I was just scared about my attention span, because like I can't be in the movie theater like on Reddit no more. Like I can't be doing that. Like I'm used to overstimulating myself, and I realized that like it's gotten out of pocket. And don't judge me. I'm trying to change. Sheesh, sheesh. But but yeah, Primate was good. Primate was good. Um, and it was like that monkey didn't want to die. He just did not want to give up. It was a monkey with a apex mind, and it was a good thriller, somewhat horror type film. When I think of horror, I think of like supernatural stuff, and you know, I don't really like do stuff like that. That's not my favorite genre, but it's more like thriller, scary, a little horror, because you know it's horrifying thinking about being in that type of situation. But it's like watching like an alligator movie. Like, you know, I remember watching this alligator movie where it was like everybody was stuck on the boat and everybody was trying to escape the alligator and they got ate one by one. That's kind of what Primate is giving a little bit. You know, like that type of movie. And man, I enjoyed it so much. And yeah, like so many times, I was like, "Get that bit, get that bit, get that bit." Like as I was watching it, I was like, "Get that bit, get that bit." But Primate wasn't playing. Like Ben wasn't playing. Ben was cutting up in that movie, and I just felt so sad for the people that got their bottom mouths ripped open. Like that is a scary situation. Like that monkey was just out to just like get people for no reason. Like he was just out for everybody's lives. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like somebody sedate this thing. And like there was one scene, now I'm spoiling it, y'all. I'm spoiling it. Like in the video, I'll see y'all later. But if y'all don't want to be spoiled. But like there was a scene in the movie where they tried to pull the monkey in the pool because the monkey can't swim, and they were trying to pull with the rope because they barely managed to put it over his neck. Like they almost got ate up. Like everybody basically got ate up. But like they were trying to pull, and then like that monkey just said, like he was like, say something now. Like basically, if I can narrate the monkey, he was like Pinky from Friday. Like say something, huh? Like he was like that. He came with the energy. Like And he was like looking at everybody like, you know darn well that I'm going to eat you. Like, I'm especially going to eat you, Lucy. I'm especially going to eat you. The way you're trying to pull me in this pool and drown me. And that monkey was not playing. Ben was not playing that day. And it was a crazy movie, a good watch. But then I didn't like the crack and the and the like that was going on, you know, because I be watching the Care Bears. Like, hey, like I'm only me. Like I be just like watching a lot of animated cartoons a lot, um, and stuff like that. Like very lightweight stuff, Princess and the Pauper type stuff. Like and things like that. But Primate was a little graphic. Um, but it was a good movie. And I hope you actually go and watch the Wuthering Heights, like the old one, before the new one comes out, so that we can both be on the same level. Because hopefully, I'll be able to go see the new Wuthering Heights one day, and I will. And I might just like do like a compare and contrast, like 1993 version versus the 2026 version of it, and like we're on the same level, like we're on the same like page, like we're ahead of things, like we're ahead of it all. And go watch Primate because I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying watching movies because like sometimes I don't be rewarding myself with movies because I be like doing other stuff and working hard, but it's good kicking back, and just kicking, just kicking, just kicking. And y'all know that song, but that like I freestyled that song. And I'm pretty sure people that don't even know that song would know that song the way I just freestyled it. But but yeah, I love uh, watching Primate. Oh yeah, I also want to watch the Bruce Springsteen movie and like talk about him because first of all, that's one of my favorite actors. He's like Jewish man. Like I'm not trying to be thirsty. Like I'm trying to have couth. Like I'm not an uncouth woman. But I was just thinking about like Jewish men. You know what I mean? Like you know I thought, Jewish people only had like dark hair and like dark curly hair and all that. But he blonde and Jewish with blue eyes. And he was a Calvin Klein model too. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely would have watched that movie, and I might just do that, after I film my next YouTube video, which is what I'm about to do. Because literally, I just got ready and played in my makeup just to film a YouTube video. But I'm gonna wash it off and then hit the hay. That's what I'm going to do. But that's on my watch list. And then there's another like rom com love movie that's out that people were saying that were super cute, but I forgot the name of it because I don't have a Netflix account. Like I'm watching it dirty dirty. If you know what I mean. Y'all better not call nobody on me. You know what I mean? Because I'm innocent. But anyways, I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I try to go live as much as I can because I feel like y'all like it. And I do gain subscribers when I do that. So, howdy, y'all. Hey, y'all. I'm Pauline. But anyway, that was my accent. But that was my Pauline accent. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. And stay subscribed to me. And also to everyone watching the replay, check out all the links in the YouTube description box below because I have a lot of goodies and coupon codes so that you can get your affordable shopping like a billionaire, time on Temu and download the app and use the code and get your free gifts and other things too. And yeah, follow me on TikTok. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, everyone. Wait, should I not show y'all my teeth? Wait. Anyway.